silent, grieving never work while I reside the puffin'. Just hurt.
I did it all, lit through sticks and stones and rocks, but it never hurt. I'm so appalled, I feel like Uzi Vert.
I used to front, but I know it's the south. I'm in that club, probably blowing it.
I'm from New York, but I'll show you the town. I be hands on.
Tony trying to stack a couple $1 million.
Put his mans on.
Baby girl trying to
Yeah, stuck in the midst of it all. Struggling, nah, but I'm recovering. My cousin did strong. Stuck in the midst of it all. Struggling, nah. Another person from my list of who to look out for in 2025 was my guy Mike. If you don't know who Mike is, think of Earl Sweatshirt. Think of, I don't know who else, honestly. Mike is somebody that I've been listening to for a good probably 2-3 years now. If you don't know who he is, he's a little bit more on the more underground side, but like for like more lyrical stuff, not like the other kind of underground side, if you know what I mean. This one is called Showbiz. I'm guessing he's gonna talk about maybe what he's been dealing with the ins and outs of you know, attaining his dreams of being a musician. Maybe I don't know. I feel like he's gonna talk about some sort of grief. I believe his mom might have passed because he talked about that in Za. And there's a single that he dropped like I want to say a week or two ago, where I think that was his mom on the cover of the single. What was that song called? I really enjoyed it. You're the Only One Watching. This is a beautiful album cover, by the way. This is really nice. I'm excited. I want to see what it's about. There is gonna be more lyrical looking at. I'm gonna be looking at lyrics while he raps. A lot of times I don't like to do that because I don't want to spoil the bar for myself. But for someone like him, it's very poetic. So I'm gonna try to look at lyrics too. Showbiz by Mike. First song is called Bear Trap. Let's get it going. I'm very excited.
Dreams of getting rich, I was poor then. Nowadays, I don't pray for shit, but for more strength. I know you waiting on me, so I keep a sword chest. A model ways to tell you what it is, I had to forget. It pains you got drip, there's no remorse left. But I guess you bound to hate the shit that you was force fed. That sour taste bitter, how I'm more in best. I'm down to take a trip while I'm a Corvette. To keep it close, I'm down to wait a bit inside a torment. Sleep and smoke, I try and gauge my spirit, make it stormless. It's freezing cold. Low-key been a minute since a warm test. Deep holes, complicated feelings and ignore stress. But I'm the only victim of the warhead. Could be explosive. Gotta play the villain and mature friend. Gotta take a witness to this horse and to each his own. Cause I done did the mischief with my own hands. The separating living from the romance. Keep it rolling, by the chase this liquor with a slow jam. The dreams of getting rich, I wasn't poor then. Nowadays, I don't pray for shit, but for more shit.
My future is music, I like music, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on with music, because I like music.
You seem to be quite hopeful. What do you think the future of your friends will be in this neighborhood?
In this neighborhood, well, a lot of them will go to jail. Most of them will go to jail. And maybe some of them will become good people, because some of my friends are good people and they go to school and everything. Some of them don't, but that's how it is. Some of your friends are good, some of your friends are bad. But you are the hip-hop gangster.
It's kind of groovy.
Find out if you're still in England or you're on your way to Paris. If you're in Paris, please call me. I need you to do something for me. Alright. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. The girl said I love you as well. Alright. I heard your message this morning that you guys are driving to Paris. But call me if you're still in England, alright? Let me
circle and you feel the thirst.
Oh yeah, I'm about to like this one too. That was a nice intro. Nice way of setting the tone. Really good lyrics in there too. There are some ones that really that really hit me, right? It's freezing cold, low-key been a minute since a warm text. Like, I feel like that's about someone reaching out, like texting. It's been a minute since you've had that genuine interaction, or like someone that actually like cares or is worried about you. It's deeper holes, complicated feelings, and ignored stress. But I'm the only victim of the war ahead. Could be explosive, gotta play the villain and mature friend. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, I felt all of that. Like, I understand what he's saying. And I can't give super accurate depictions of what he's saying because I don't know exactly. But I feel like could be explosive, gotta play the villain and mature friend. And that it's deeper holds complicated feelings and ignore stress just hits deeply. You know, like deeper holes. Like there's something wrong, but it's not as simple as you want it to be. It's not as easy to explain because it's complicated and there's all the shit you've been ignoring. But you know what I'm saying? Like internal wars, you're the only victim of it because it's internal. You know. And then the explosive, gotta put the villain mature friend. I feel like a few of us know what that's like. When it's like, when you have two sides of you fighting, like where you wanna just commit to the villain role, where you just like, fuck it, I'ma be that way. But when you also gotta be the mature friend for another situation, it's like, that internal shit could get real explosive. That's just fire. I take the money to social. To each his own. I done mission my own separating. I'm separating living from the romance. Keep it rolling by the chase the liquor with a slow dance. Chase the liquor with a slow jam. Dreams of getting rich. I was poor then. Nowadays I don't pray for shit, but for more strength. Real, super real. Alright, man, let's go to the next song. That was beautiful. And I love the beat switch at the end of it, too. And another thing, that's one of the word beat switches where I don't mind that he didn't rap on it. A lot of times, y'all probably hear me on the channel saying, oh, I wish they rapped on that, I wish they rapped on that. For that, I don't mind that he didn't. It kind of felt soothing. Clown of the class. In parentheses, work harder. Clown of the class kind of makes me think like classism, like upper class, lower class, middle class, because of the parentheses saying work harder. So I wonder if this is like back about the rat race and how if you are falling victim to thinking in the mindset that this classism, the class is I don't know, like how do I say it? Like the approach to society being ruled in classism. If you are under the belief that that is good, or that just by working hard all day, being in the rat race, that you're gonna get somewhere, then you're a clown. Like you're fooling yourself. You're joking yourself. But I didn't even listen to it yet, so let's hear what it's about. Like clown of the class. That's a good little play on words if that's what it's about.
You know you really pray when they circle and you feel the thirst. I gotta flip the page, put a word in it. I'm still a word grown from the pains, but it's permanent. That hurt, you couldn't hold away a nigga working with, still exert. A bud of flames, I was hurtling, the ceilings burst. Gusting when the rain gave that dirt a rinse, a simple first. Everything is strange, there's no deserting shit. Buildings burn the fuck up out my face with all that purpose shit, no will to turn. A two is straight, there's no return to him. You kill to earn, just to fix and play. Feel the nourishment, my foot on curb, you by the window pane, still observing it, it's crooked earth. How I feel the same, but come with turbulence. Can show the words rewinding in your brain. Rehearsing scripts ain't hell to learn. Bottled in the rage and the urge just slipped. Kill birds, trying to match the aims for his services. And still a word, just a different day, different purposes. Build a verse, had to flip the page, put a word in it. You know you really pray.
I can see it all. While some of us are
That might be one of my favorite Mike songs ever. His songs are so short, so like I feel like that feels like glazing, but they're short. But something about his lines are so poetic, and they hit you like they hit you in a certain way. Um, I like this one a lot, and I think I was right. I think it was about not classism per se, but like the rat race. You know, you really pray when they circling. Vultures eating their prey. They circle you. Sharks, when they're about to go for their prey, they circle you. It's like predators do a lot of circling. Lions, I think, do the same thing when they're like in the bushes. You feel the thirst. I gotta flick a page, put a word in it. I'm still at work, growing from the pains, but it's permanent. Oh, oh, it hurt you couldn't hold the weight. A nigga working with and still exert above the flames I was hurdling. The ceilings burst, a gust of wind and rain gave that dirt a rinse. It's simple first, everything gets strange, there's no deserting shit. Buildings burned the fuck up on my face with all that purpose shit. No will to turn, led to a straight, there's no returning him. You killed her urn, just to fix a plate. Feel the nourishment. My foot on curb, you by the window, pain still observing it. This crooked earth, high it feel the same, but can return this can't shield the words rewinding in your brain. Rehearsing scripts ain't heal or learn bottled in the rage and the urges slip. Tequila burps trying to mess the inks for its surfaces. I'm still a work, just a different day, different purposes. This is about the rat race. And he's talking about the coping of it. You know, you're bottling up your rage, and when you bottle emotions up like that, you start to fall into shit you shouldn't be falling into, or you're masking it, or it's a bit of both. And I think he talks about a bit of both. While tequila, but you're drinking and you're masking the negative feelings with basically getting inebriated. I'm still out, but I'm still at work. Just a different day, different purposes. You really pray. We are really, bro. This rat race, bro. Just running circles, just hurdling, just jumping through every obstacle, like trying to make the next dollar stretch, bro. All things just get more and more expensive, and the pay is not equally reflecting the prices of everything going up, and you just get caught in like this blinding circle where you don't even know what to do. You don't even know how to take a breath in and analyze everything and find a way to get to where you got to get to. You just kind of go to the more accessible things, which is numbing with things like drinking and stuff like that, and instead of seeking help and getting healed, like you said, you mask it until the urges slip out of you. That's a good song, and it just falls in so smooth. I know I'm missing so much stuff, but I'm just giving you what I got off first listen. I love that song. This next song is Then We Could Be Free.
If I could change, I'd be free on the slave ship. I'd rather feel the waves of the sea. I'm trying to put a bang to the beat, get saved. I'm learning about restraint and release. Save me, I gotta snap my cape out the crease. Lately, I turn the other page before I read. Only taste it, but always gotta bathe in defeat. Name it, I seen every way of the sea. It's the same shit, the only thing changing the speed. I deflated, I had to switch the pace of the heat. Cicadas, no you can feel the pain in my speech breaking. Rather break an A for the tree, say I made it. But never seen a face of relief, just a payment. Just another day in the east, aching. I gotta wear the weight on my sleeve like a bracelet. Shit you can't replace for the cheese. It's different every phase while I peep, be patient. It ain't every race that you leave complacent, but only if I change I'll be free from the chains. Something I can gain from the grief. But never seen a face of relief, just a payment. Just another day in the east, aching. I gotta wear the weight on my sleeve like a bracelet. Shit you can't replace for the cheese.
I like that one too. I think he had more rat race bars in there too. You know, then we could be free. Nice title. If I could change, I'd be free on a slave ship. I'd rather feel the waves of the sea. I'm trying to put the bang of the beat against the angel. I'm learning about restraint and release. Save me, I gotta snap my cape out of crease. Lately, I turn the other page before I read. Only I'm not too sure what this is about. I'm not gonna lie. But this line is interesting. If I could change, I'd be free on a slave ship. That's like a that's like an oxymoron. You know, it's like a two juxtaposing ideas together. I'd be free on a slave ship. You know what I'm saying? That's an interesting line. And then in the following one, I'd rather feel the waves of the sea, which is like, you know. Is this about suicide? Am I tripping? In the slave ships, people did feel the waves of the sea, you know, on the boat, but the free ones, the people who I don't know if you guys have watched, I don't even know if y'all are black, but like if you've watched Roots, or if you watch like slave movies, or if you have any kind of like education in that field from like school or whatever, you know that the slaves freed themselves by jumping overboard because they rather have died in the sea and given their life to, you know, the water than be a slave. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if that's what that's about, because there's some things here that makes me think that he's going through something. Like, you could feel the pain in my speech breaking, and rather break an eighth of the tree, say I made it, but never seen a face of relief, just a payment. I just wish the pace of the heat decay. Man, this could be about so much shit. People like him be so vague but so poignant at the same time. Cause I'm thinking this is about like him making it through music, you know what I'm saying? And how he never felt that mental release of, yes, I'm here, I'm good, I'm okay. He kind of just saw money, you know what I'm saying? And it's just another day now. Excuse me. And there's shit you can't replace for the cheese. Like, there's certain, like, money can't buy happiness kind of thing. I think it's that kind of sentiment, maybe. But that's like another good one. Oh, that's another good one. I'm gonna go to the next song now. All right, let me go to the next song. This song is called Watered Down. It's interesting that this is called Watered Down. See, follow me. I could be tripping, but I think it's interesting that this song is called Then We Could Be Free. He's talking about if I'd be free on a slave ship, I'd rather feel the waves of the sea. And I told you how I thought that might be about suicide or whatever, right? And then the next song is called Watered Down, after just saying then we could be free. I don't know. He has great samples. He uses great samples. I think he's the one that makes his beats. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Since it's fortune, now my DMs getting more explicit. Come tour the town, explore the city. They talking now, I see him, ain't no war with me. We just order around this clink and got me shorty kidding. Keep them pouring pound, this tree look like a water lily. Maybe all proud, call it Vicky, that's my sister. Treat her like my daughter, really. Try walk my route, believe me, you gon' call it quick. Go through all that doubt and bruises, lay the thoughts in him. Yeah, talk to crowds is easy, but don't walk with me. About your me, I guess it costs a penny. I get darker, 5 for 10, yeah, I been lost to sin. Can't get dark without a blink, so I take all you give me. I get hard-headed in me, sometimes I fall, forgive me. I got sparkers at the weed, sometimes my heart get empty. Can't bar the crowd, can't bargain with me. Your shit watered down, now it's harsh shit. Watered down, all the crib. Can't bar the crowns, yeah, can't bargain with me. Look down, mine's hard to sip. Watered down, all the crib. Can't bar the crowns, can't bargain with me. Your shit watered down, mine's hard to sip. Watered down.
I like this part of the sample.
You don't be a clown. And especially, you don't be a clone either. Men have been killed out here.
Don't be a clone
trying to
either.
copy what I've done.
Don't be a
It's not to put on a show. I'm not a stunt man. I'm not.
Showbiz. Don't be a clown. Clown of the class or whatever was one of the songs. That's also Showbiz. I'm thinking of the music industry. I forgot. Circus could be showbiz. Acting could be showbiz. All of this could be show. All of it showbiz. And I think a lot of his lyrics kind of allude to that concept of showbiz where you got to keep the mask on, the show must go on. And that's not just for acting, but that's for, like, again, circus, music, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to, you gotta just be the same marketable identity, and you kind of just go with the motions of that industry rather than letting your true feelings that's under the surface get exposed. So Watered Down was cool. Watered Down was a really, really cool one. It's not my favorite one, like sonically speaking, but there are some cool lines in here. There's one that really, go through all that doubt and grief, evading thoughts of envy. I like that line a lot. I feel like that's a big one for me. And then my second favorite one was this one. Yeah, talk to crowds, it's easy, but don't walk with the many. It's easier for me to talk to the masses, perform, make music, talk to y'all through, but walking with people, having a lot of them in my life, now I'm very isolated, I'm very to myself. And I feel like I go through that a lot sometimes, where I think that, like, from what I've heard, that some people are born to, like, communicate to, like, masses, but that doesn't mean you was made to, like, be around them throughout your day, your daily life. Sometimes the roads ahead of you get lonely and shit, and I feel like he talks about loneliness in this line pretty well. Like, it's easier for me to just talk to these crowds, but, like, walking with a lot of people, trust issues, things like that, can't do it. I fuck with that. They ain't thought about you, I guess it cost a penny. Dog got hard, said I break laws for sin. Well, alright. Let's go to the next one. Watered Down was nice. Man in the Mirror. I wonder if there's any Michael Jackson references in this one, because Michael Jackson is one of the hugest examples of how the showbiz could change and alter your mask in a way, or this is one of the hugest examples of someone that lived their entire life in the show business and how crazy that could affect somebody mentally. So let's see. I wonder if there's any references in there, any bars in there. Man in the Mirror, let's hear it.
I'm not a show war. Whatever I do, it's got something to do with my job and meeting my deadline. And I suppose that's why I don't have many accidents. And I can recall whenever I did have an accident, I was showing off.
Hey, what's the word? I go work with it. That's my bad playing hands on that nerd nigga. I'm just used to trying to dance and just learn quicker. Shout out, nah, that's a game, that's a shirt. Yeah, try to get it out the damn, out of dirt with you. I was never by the sand, I'm a curb kicker. I'ma keep it 10 grand down to earth. Try to give him a second chance with my first hiccup. When I took another grand when the world lit up. If I take you in that van, you return richer. How I made it through the jam, through the worst winter. How you hated, it was chant, how you turn victim. Vindicated cause I stand, it disturb nigga. If you shake it, you should scram, go to church nigga. I know that for every man, but I flirt with her. I'm just talking to the man in the blurred mirror. How come I'm the dream when my words clear? I got tired being scammed, being hurt bare. Only love me at the bank when the bird's near. I ain't rushing for a thing, I'm a third gear. I remember up the Burke was a lurker. Niggas wouldn't say a blur, gave shirt tear. Niggas finna feel the burn, they deserve tear. I bet you risk my birth, my concern care. What's the word? I go work with it. That's my bad playing hands on that nerd nigga. I'm just used to trying to dance and just learn quicker. Shout out, nah, that's a game, that's a shirt. Yeah, try to get it out the damn, out of dirt with you. I was never by the sand, I'm a curb kicker. I'ma keep it 10 grand down to earth. Try to give him a second chance with my first hiccup.
That's a nice one. That's one of the most energetic ones so far. He does have this thing of his delivery where he like slurs his words, like that's like his kind of style, and I like that kind of style from a lot of people. Sometimes it's a little hard to like follow along, but you know, you get used to it a little bit more as you listen. This one I liked a lot. I liked a lot, and at first I didn't think I was gonna like it because I'm not too sure how I feel about this groove, but shit, I ended up growing on me a lot. I know death for every man, but I'll flirt with her. Like, that's crazy. I'm just talking to the man in the blurred mirror. How come when I'm off the drink? How come when I'm off the drink, when my words clear, huh?
How come when I'm on the drink when my words clear?
I don't know if that's worded that way on purpose, but I tired of being scammed, being hurt, bear. Only let me at the bank when the birds are near. All right, but yeah, these three lines, like back to back, I love them a lot because it feels like he's talking about how he's not that scared of dying. Like shit, I know, you know what I'm saying. I know death is knocking on everybody's door. You know what I'm saying. And I know she a thought, but I'm gonna say my load up to her type of shit. Like I'ma still, you know, take that drink, smoke that smoke, you know what I'm saying, do that thing. And then this is really I'm talking to a man in the blurred mirror, like having like a altered perception of yourself. I think that's what that's about, right? And then when I'm off the drink, my words come clear, like something about me being in this other state of mind. It kind of that lets me segue my thoughts in a more concise way. Because a lot of times when we're sober, we're so much lying is way easier when you're sober, right? And we lie to ourselves all the time, lie to ourselves every day, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is to avoid certain negative thoughts. So when you're doing that, there's like a blur within your internal speech. Basically, it's like a little, there's like there's a wiggle room for you to have options of what to say to yourself or what to say to somebody else. But when you're sober, I mean, when you're, let's say, drunk or whatever, like you know the phrase, a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. I think that's what that is basically. I'm off the drink, and now everything that I'm dealing with, I can be honest with, and it's easier to just express it. And I feel like that's common for everybody, honestly. So that's interesting to me. Great song, Man in the Mirror. Let's go to the next one. Artist of the Century. Artist of the Century.
You gotta be, probably above me, proud of me, work against the odds and the ugliest comedy. The hurt and be disguised as a sub to your prodigy.
I'm sorry, that's a bar. I couldn't let that one slide. It's comedy, the hurt and be disguised as a subtweet. A lot of y'all motherfuckers be projecting. I'm sorry. Y'all thought these little disses, these little cheap shots, y'all be projecting. You're just disguising your hurt and your pain. I love that line. I'm not gonna harp too much on it because it's simple, but that's fire. Proud of me working against the odds and let's go.
Odds and the ugliest comedy. The hurt and be disguised as a sub to your prodigy. Working out the 5-9 sub-leads. Bottom feet. Growing out of poverty was tough. No monogamy. It was only pottery. I fucked with it. Coddled me. Nowadays it's honestly a dungeon. It boggled me. Turn another out into a custody. Apology. Trying to free the colony like Tubman. Debauchery. Never seen a side of me in public. Bottle fiend. I don't wait till Halloween for ruckus. It's time to eat. Gave him all that modesty for nothing. The college greens replacing all the college dreams I fronted. Prophecies they favor the facades, I debunk it. Props to the puppets, shots for the huntress. The Guapanese play you on the spot like a trumpet. A pint of tea took me on the job as a youngin'. Proud like a pumpkin, shock was redundant. Applied cheese really needed God in abundance. My mind full of fuck shit, eyes on the hundreds. I could put it on my life. Ooh, I God put it on my life if I want it. I've been putting up with strife since a youngin'. The prize isn't much, but the price isn't. God put it on my life if I want it. I've been putting up with strife since a youngin'. The prize isn't much, but the price is abundant.
The prize isn't much, but the price is abundant.
Patient suffering severe anxiety and attempting to treat the condition by working on Sunday afternoons in order to avoid confronting the condition. Prognosis still in doubt. Treatment is hard. Putting head in sand.
Hello? Doctor service. My name is...
That was a good song. I don't got too much to say about it because I don't think I understood all of it, of course. Bottom feet growing out the poverty is toughening. Bottom feet growing out the poverty is toughening. Monogamy, it was only pottery I fucked with. Calling me nowadays is honestly a dungeon, a bogamy. Turn another op into a cuss. Apologies, trying to feed the colony like Tubman is a bar. The debauchery and everything beside me in public. Bottle fiend. I don't wait till Halloween for a ruckus. It's time to eat. Gave him all the modesty for nothing. You know, the college and for Rob Stick, the side of the prop to the public. Damn. I've been something. I plotted cheese, but really needed God in abundance. My mind full of fuck shit. Eyes on the hundreds. I could put it on my life. Ooh, I gotta put it on my life if I want it. I've been putting up with stripes since a young, and the prize isn't much, but the price is a. Man. The price isn't much, but the price is abundant. And then right after that, the guy talks about patient suffering, severe anxiety, and attempting to treat condition by booking on Sunday afternoons. In order to avoid confronting conviction, the prognosis still in doubt. Treatment so far putting head in sand. Something about that makes me think of church, bro. That ending part, it makes me think of like, especially in black communities, we like to solve a lot of our problems within the church. You know, some of these problems are things that we have to, you know, get up and heal from with our own actions. But a lot of times we just go right to church and we pretend like it's doing something for us when sometimes it's not. And I believe in church. It's just that I also believe that a lot of us we're just suffering patiently. A lot of churches just preach suffering and patience, and that can cause so much anxiety, and it can also be accompanied with anxiety from before you even started your season of suffering. It's interesting how he worded it, booking on Sunday afternoons, as if they were therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? And it is in order to avoid confronting what you're going. And a lot of the times it does avoid confronting the condition that you're in. So the treatment so far is putting your head in sand, like the phrase, like putting your head in the sand, like when you're avoiding what's going on around you. But man, something about these lines, bro. This stretch right here, the price isn't much, but the price is abundant. Meaning that all the things you go through, your suffering, your anxiety, all that stuff, like the prize of like this materialistic, this escape from the reality of poverty and financial struggling and so many environmental conditions that you're probably trying to get out of, things of that nature. In the grand scheme of things, I think he's saying it's not much when you don't have God, but that price that you pay for it is very costly. This song is one of my favorites so far, just because It's just because of these lyrics. But let's go to the next song. What You About to Do / A Star Was Born, featuring 454. Oh, 454 was on the Denzel Curry album. I don't know how he's gonna fit onto this, but shit, pause. Is that a pause? I didn't say into. I said fit into this. It's kind of like, whoa, what do you mean? Like, we trying to have him open you up type shit? But anyways, What You About to Do / A Star Was Born, featuring 454. Let's go. I'm enjoying this album so far a lot. This is beautiful.
Gave a little smirk, but it still smile, yeah. Yeah, it made me hurt, but I'm in the nine. You know it ain't no church when you in the wild. You know it ain't no verse without a bigger mile. We ain't even hit the surface, you sitting down.
I'm sorry, you know you ain't in church when you in the wild. That's fire. Like, and I feel like that's like in the trenches, like when you like in the field, in the streets, and you're not in church, but also it's like a play on words for the song Church in the Wild. I don't know. Maybe there's like something else that it's referencing. I might be wrong, but that's just fire to me. Let me go back into this.
Gave a little smirk, but it still smile, yeah. Yeah, it made me hurt, but I'm in the nine. You know it ain't no church when you in the wild. You know it ain't no verse without a bigger mile. We ain't even hit the surface, you sitting down. You know it ain't no person I can get around. I be coolin' with the merchants, got better loud. What I do to get your sturdiness instead of doubt. Said it too, but think you heard it from a better vouch. I ain't rude, I ain't inherited this clever mouth. We don't feud, we don't share, we don't air it out. She confused on the web by my whereabouts. In this movie on air, we on Paramount. I got feeling weird that I care about. I got minutes to repair, man, I nearly drowned. Twitching on the pairs and every sound. How I'm shifting through the spin, canary style. Why this mission never cleared, my hair and pride. I've been tripping for some years, but it's clearing now. I'm a victim of despair and a scary cloud. What you finna do, don't stare around. I'm the living proof, I'm my parents' child. Put you in my shoes, it's a scary route. Tears up on my suit as they get you down. Waiting for the shoes with my jelly down. What you finna do, don't just stare around.
I'm the living proof, I'm my parents' child.
Put you
in my shoes, it's a scary route.
Tears up on my suit as they get you down. Waiting for the shoes with my jelly down. What you finna do, don't stare around. I'm the living proof, I'm my parents' child. Put you in my shoes, it's a scary route. Tears up on my suit as they get you down. Waiting for the shoes with my jelly down. What you finna do, don't just stare around. I'm the living proof, I'm my parents' child. Put you in my shoes, it's a scary route. Tears up on my suit as they get you down. Waiting for the shoes with my jelly down.
They say the hood don't love you back till you gone, and that's a fact, but it's wrong. Won't let a fat rat drop your name in a song. Wash my hands from all the times I put my enemies on. Get emotional when the history strong. Catch the sun and take a patch of the orange. Hit the stage, remember days that I couldn't get in the zone, but I was sharp as a horn. Was in my ways like I gotta perform. Some love to hate, but they not really informed. I got the patience to create and made it out of the storm. Working the day shift felt so out of the norm. Come from the greatest flower star was born.
Should be.
That next one's produced by Ivo Gianni, I think, so that's fire. Anyways, this is my new favorite song, I'm pretty sure. Wow. All the lines was hitting, the sonics of the beat. I love the sample. I love the way like that little bit drum would just hit. It's not too strong, but it's just strong enough to like keep you in the energy of the song. I just really, really like this one. Gave a little smirk, but it's still a smile. Love that. Love that line. Gave a little smirk, but it's still a smile. It's not a overly expressive sign of happiness, but shit, it's still a smile. It's there. Yeah, it made me hurt, but I'm in the now. You know it ain't no church when you in the wild. Oh my lord. I'm gonna listen to this album a lot. And this movie on air, we on Paramount, the film production studio. I got business to repair, man. I nearly drowned. Twitching. I like how he twitched. Well, he like stuttered on the twitch because it's like, you know what I mean. That I like that he did that. That's a little cool attention to details. How I'm shifting through the spear and canary style. I just mission never clear, but I'm here proud. Oh yeah, I'm the victim of despair and the scary clouds. I love that line. That's very expressive. Very expressive. When you're going through depression or you're just walking through it and you're trying to go by your day by day, it's like a cloud is over you for sure. What you finna do? Don't be staring around. I'm the living proof I'm my parents' child. Put you in my shoes, it's a scary route. I'm the living proof of my parents. You know those lines that are so fire? Even though they're super literal, but they're low-key got a little symbolism under it too, like with the implications of it, like, oh, I'm who they are, da-da-da-da. But something about wording it in a literal way still sounds super symbolic, if you know what I mean. Him saying, I'm the living proof I'm my parents' child, something about that, it really connects with me. I love that part. Yeah. And then 454 killed his verse, in my opinion. He did a great job on this. I loved what he was doing on here. And he had some cool lines. The enemies one I liked a lot. That was probably my favorite one. And then from the greatest block of stars, where I think that's like a reference to like the Hollywood block where like there's stars from the famous people. I think that's like a bar off of that. Excuse me. But yeah, wash my hands from all the times I put my enemies on. I love the fact that they dropped your name in the song. Yeah, I like these two lines together. Get emotional when the history's strong. Ooh. Ooh. I got the patience to create it and made it out of the storm. Alright, let's go to the next song. Let's go to the next song. These are good. And then like the last, like 454's verse also goes with the Showbiz title. Like he's trying to talk about performing and things of that nature, and how he had to he's talked about escaping the rat race too, like the day shift and all that. Great song. Belly One. Surf Game, bitch. I'm pretty sure that's Evil Gianni about to produce this shit thing. Fire producer. I don't know if I know who Evil Gianni is, but he's really good. Does stuff for dudes like Real Young Phil. I don't know if who that is, but me and Real Young Phil are from the same place. That's the only reason why I know him for real. Not him personally, but like his music, and I think it's really good stuff. So let's go. Belly One.
Should be crew, but it never deter. I ain't stupid, expect you to hurt me. You a crew, got my enemies work. How you blew it, you never deserve me. Got my shoes on the enemy's turf. They don't do shit, it never be worth it. I'm a glue with the head of the serpent. They ain't new, you ain't never referred. Pick and choose who you let in your circle. I was loose, but I get it, I learned. In the two, the essential was early. Come out soon with a reference disturbing. 22, I was deaf, my concern. How I move with my bread, how I earned it. A recluse is the devil discernment. I got too much that bread on my purse. I got screws, regrets, I ain't perfect. I ain't loose from my lesson, I'm stern. In the studio for breakfast, this verses. I ain't new to this premise, they perk. In the loop, my celly keep chirping. It was crew, my belly ain't turned. Ain't no doofus, got veteran urges. Should be crew, but it never deterred. I ain't super, expect you to hurt me. He the crew, got my...
Belly One, not my favorite, probably my least favorite song so far. The Rock, let's go.
Your tracks today.
Niggas saying the smoke, no problem. Bitch, we hate my hoe, then go gossip with us.
Down.
I wouldn't clean that road by now, I ain't riding with you. Sometimes I feel like I'm holding, don't mean I'm rocking with you. Niggas you playing my bros and they start dropping quicker. My papa okay that dope, he want me to drop it with you. This life I'm living on hold, I ain't no prophet, nigga. I'm trying to get this shit over, they trying to stop it, nigga. Nigga, you saying the smoke, no problem, nigga. Busy hang my hoe, then go gossip with her. I wouldn't play no role, I'm not riding with you.
It's just greatness, bro. It's just greatness, bro.
What's a bar?
You can't tell me otherwise. Greatness. Greatness. Cinema.
Cinema.
Nah, but I can't wait. I can't wait for Showbiz. Can't wait for Showbiz. Shout out to Mike, bro. I love Mike. I'll forever love Mike. Full glaze. I don't care.
Nigga said full
I
glaze.
don't care if I'm glazing. I'm glazing, bro. I even shed a tear.
I'm glazing, bro. I even shit there. Okay. That was a solid one. I like the beat a lot. It's like a little chill. It's like a little chill, chill banger kind of vibe. My favorite bar on there, of course, is sometimes I feel like I'm hope that don't mean I'm rocking with you. Like throwing up the rock, cheers to the rock. Rockefeller, all that. That's a nice bar. My papa will play with that though. He want me to drop it with you. Okay, let's go to the next song.
I feel like
The Wait, 2K20.
the rails on my back, don't know who to hit. I just keep on prowling out this pack, I'm polluting it. I can see it clear every match from my foolishness. I can see a mirror off this gas so elucidant. I can be the bearer of this angst if I'm losing it. You ain't even near to the answers I'm Googling. How I was a parent, the pack I commuted with. Mother in the air, I just asked for my stewardess. Brothers take the hair,
That's all beautiful, beautiful lines. What? One more time.
in the air, I just asked for my stewardess. Brothers hate the hair, losing it. You ain't even near to the answers I'm Googling. How I lost a parent, the pack I commuted with. Mother in the air, I just asked for.
So I knew it was gonna be about some grief with his mom. Okay. Excuse me. So maybe some of this depression and stuff he's been talking about is from that. Losing the pack. I'm thinking he's talking about losing his friends. And talking about losing his mom. Of course he's talking about that. But mother in the air, I just asked for my steward. It's like, I think that means like my guidance, someone to help me through that time. But it's also like a play on words because, you know, planes, the steward is on the plane. Like that kind of, I believe that's what he's talking about. But that's just something about that really strikes me.
My stewardess, brothers hate the hair, I be asking a few and shit. Majors take the shit for the fact that I do is it. Waiting not a pair, I be out with the music is. Praise disappear cause all the bad shit I do again.
Damn.
Parents cause I'm smacking my room again. Niggas let it say about the accident, prove it then. Niggas let it saying, damn what happened to you and then. Struggle with the shade and the passive abuse in this.
This might be my new favorite. These are some lines right here. Niggas love to say, damn, what happened to you and them. Struggle with the shade and the passive abusiveness. A lot of niggas be abusing y'all, but passively, so you don't even recognize it. Or you recognize it, but you're not trying to say nothing because it's passive, so you don't have like a full, tangible way of getting the point across. But we all know what he's talking about. That's too real. That's too real. That's too real.
Now, I'll give you an example. Some of the cats that came out big before I came out, like Biggie's first job.
This jazzy ass intro. This sounds like some 80s, 70s movie.
Hunger, cut after cut.
Hunger all up in it, but you gotta have that hunger. I feel like to really make it with anything, I feel like if you don't come from somebody that's putting you in that position, it is hunger. It is hunger. You gotta have it. You gotta have that dog in you, bro. You gotta be able to look around you, know that you want to be in a different place, and yearn for it in your gut. And if you're a rapper or if you're anything that's in your voice, people could like recognize it, and it makes them want to buy into your shit even more. So I agree with what that guy, whoever's talking at the end, is saying. It. This is a beautiful, amazing song. He words things so interestingly. The jazzy instrumental. It gives very much 90s like Harlem type of fucking atmosphere to me. I don't know. Like it reminds me of the Harlem Renaissance somehow, and especially with accompanied with the painting, which to me that background kind of reminds me of like water, as he was talking about watered down and shit like that. But you know, I'm just overthinking now. And this looks like African garments, so I think he is of African descent. And I believe I've seen something about that on the Wikipedia too. But anyways, I just keep on purling out this pack. I'm polluting it, you know. Great way of wording it. I can see it clear I can see it clear every match with my foolishness. I can see a mirror off this gas or hallucinogens. I can't see a mirror off this gas or hallucinogens. I can't be the beer of this angst. I've been losing it. I'm gonna be listening to this shit a lot. I like this line right here too. This one right here. Prayers disappear because the bad shit I'll do again. We all know how that be, bro. I'm seeing a lot of religious undertones in this shit. Not well, and this shit is crazy. In this album, I feel like he's talking a lot about struggling with, walking in his faith, and that's just real. I'm glad to hear about it a little bit, even if it's in microdosed ways. These are good. These are really good. These are really good songs. I'm enjoying this album a lot. Let's go to the next song. Lost Scribe.
And open mortar advice. I know that triumph never quit. The brick and mortar is strife. Relying on my lens, the soldier of plight. Been surviving through the den, yeah, the coldest of nights. A broken writer and it's fixed on holding the prize. All them lies, hella miss, a lot of owning demise. Everybody getting hit, and he open his minds. Everybody got the 30-second moment to shine. Anybody with a working message, lower the price. And Mom said, yeah, niggas lower the mic, concrete.
That was another good one I like. It's just punch after punch, really. Not as in their punchlines, but it's like a line after line that just hits you in a different type of way, even though it's in like the same realm of subject matter. So I've been praying to since like I'm sure it was Monday telling me I'm big, feel shorter inside. But the remainder of what I record these lines. It's just reclaiming what it is, the unfortunate times. I got to staying in the crib. How them horrors had spiked. Ooh. This ache is just a quarter of life. Damn. I'm 25 still. Equipped, can't afford to suffice. Need a diet on the spliffs and open more to advice. Damn. Yo, this dude is... These songs are so short, but he packs it with so much content. And it's really, really like... It's really engaging when you actually read it out while it's like being said to you. And his voice adds to it so well because you could just hear a lot of like... I don't want to say hopelessness in it, but it's like exhaustion of dealing with all this shit. You could just hear it in his voice. Like saying I got to stay in the crib, how them horrors at spike, maybe talking about like murder rates or whatever's going on out there. And how he's feeling that pain since a kid, and was only a quarter of his life. Alright, I think I understand these lines. Because, bro, what lyrical dudes like him, I be feeling so happy when I feel like I might understand something. All of this right here, not this one right here. A broken rider and his fixed on holding the prize. All them lines tell him miss. A lot of owning demise. I feel like he was talking about, a broken rider, like him being that rider, how he's broken, and his addictions or his coping methods that aren't healthy for him, and how he's so locked in on trying to get to that prize of escaping the rat race. Like the prize he was talking about, how he said the prize ain't much once he finally got some of it, but the price is abundant. I think he's talking about that same prize here. Excuse me. And all them lies hella miss, a lot of own and demise. A lot of the lines that he talks about, excuse me, I don't know if he's talking about other artists or himself, but like he's talking about these self-destructive habits, and it's the way he's writing about it, it's just him owning up to it. And that's like a part of the lines that he's writing as a writer. Or he might be talking about other artists and talking about how they're just lying and they're just telling myths and they're literally just killing themselves and they're acting like it's hard. I don't know. That's maybe either way. I can't really tell which one it is. And then this line, every pocket getting hit and he opened his mind. I don't know if everybody knows this, but when like there's an open is like a part of a beat that is ready for you to rap on. So like let's say he's doing features for somebody and they like, yo, I gotta open on this beat that he's saying. I think he's saying, I'm making my money. You gotta open, I'm on it. You gotta open, I'm on it. And everybody got their 30-second moment to shine. So I don't know if he's talking about other artists here, like how he's about to, like how they got their 30 seconds and now I'm on the beat and now I'm the one killing it, or how he's taking 30 seconds of each beat and he's gonna shine on each one of them. And then this one is what I really liked. Anybody with the worthy message lowered the price. I'm all set. So he's willing to sacrifice a little bit of money, maybe a lot of money, if there's actually something of substance being stated and he's spreading. And I think that's after the lessons of learning that the price isn't much. The prize isn't much, but the price was a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I might be wrong. So yeah. I love this song a lot. Like, Lost Scribe was amazing. This one is You're the Only One Watching. This is the single I talked about earlier. I already heard it. I'm gonna play through it again just, to keep it in the context of the album. I liked it a lot. I've only listened to it like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Through the midlight blues, I just wish high. Every midnight, moody under dim light. Trying Big Mike shoes, don't fit right. Wish I could zip line to you, but I sit tight. Don't let this quick life fool you, I don't live right. Yeah, them big guys glued around your windpipe. You rather sit by, snooze, you the lick type. I let it slip, slide, refuse to ever trip twice. Every nigga lie, I know every bitch bite. Just in the nicotine, colors get a bit bright. I'm money hypnotized, got me on a hitchhike. I'm money making, I was broke and seeing Mitch die. Fuck sympathizing niggas trying red minds. Nothing sacred, I ain't noticed, but I didn't try. Through the thickest trying, so I keep a split strike. Or what it take to pay it forward when it's mispriced. It ain't safe the way we going, just a pit dive. When I pray for God's amphitic ride. When I pray to mama, know she miss Mike. She my angel, know I got her on the flip side. I gotta thank you while I'm talking to the big sky.
ìmọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ kó má ṣe ìmọ́lẹ̀ tọ́tọ́ kó má ṣe dòpò mi ò ní fojú sunkún ẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ò ní fojú sunkún òun náà ò ní fojú sunkún mi Michael kó fún tó wá ṣe pátápátá mo ní kí ọdún yìí kó tó di January 31st Ọlọ́run á fi àmì ayọ̀ hàn ẹ́ Ọlọ́run á fi àmì ayọ̀ hàn ẹ́ ò ní rìn jọ́ tẹ́bí ń pọ̀nà ìmọ̀ ẹ̀gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ à nítorí kodò lórí ẹ̀ mo náà ò nítorí kodò lórí wa. May God bless you. Have a perfect sleep. I pray for you, my son. May you are blessed in the name of Jesus. Love you so much. Okay?
So I think that was a voicemail of his mom talking about him, Michael. That I already heard the song. I loved it when I first heard it, and I still love it to this day. My favorite line on it is, "I wish I could zip line to you, but I sit tight." You know what I'm saying? Don't this quick life fool you. I don't live, right? But yeah, when he said that line, that's what made me think, okay, he's definitely probably talking about his mom, wishing that he could go right to her, but he's waiting patiently. Just an overall nice song. Love the sample on it. I'm gonna go to the next song now.
Chill.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Could y'all imagine a Mike and Lucky song? You know how slurred the delivery of that whole song would be? But that shit would probably be tough though, I'm not gonna hold you. A Lucky and Mike song, with both of them being all slurred on the beat. A sample, a couple of little synths in there, just like some dull, light synths, it might be tough.
while you have it, you should cherish that. You won't get it back. Why these niggas think we sharing paths? Bruh, it make me laugh. I be geeking, I be clearly smacked, but I never lack. I got demons taking care of that, but it's never that. Couple niggas making barrel rap, but they never rap. How they speak, they be apparent black, but they never black. Potent creatures in my era lags, want me fear the past. I'm like Peter, I do bear and laugh, always near the pack. And then teeth down, scared of bad, so I wear a mask. I agree, I remember bad. I be tearing scabs, if I bleed, I'll repair the cracks. Got a bitter wrath for the beast and an airy facts. Niggas wearing fast, I got cheese and want airy bag. I got airy pass in these streets, I don't wear a flag. I just share hands, spread my wings, you won't dare to dance. You won't hear a jam, just a scream, give my parents thanks. I'm not any man on a dream and want airy bag. I got airy pass in these streets, I don't wear a flag. I just share hands, spread my wings, you won't dare to dance. You won't hear a jam, just a scream, give my parents thanks. I'm not any man on a dream and want airy bag. I got airy pass in these streets, I don't wear a flag. I just share hands, spread my wings, you won't dare to dance. You won't hear a jam, just a scream, give my parents thanks. I'm not any man on the...
It's not easy to rap on these kind of beats. I hope y'all know that. This is crazy. That was nice. I just really liked the beat on it. So it kind of had me in a trance where I couldn't really focus on the lines like the way I want to. While you have her, you should cherish that. You won't get it back. Why these niggas think we sharing past, and bruh, it made me laugh. That's a funny line to me. I be geeking, I be clearly smacked, but I never lag. I got demons taking care of that, but it's never that. Couple niggas making bear rap, but they never rap. How they speak, they be pure and black, but they never. With the creatures in my ear legs, want me for the past. From the creatures in my ear legs, want me for the past. I'm like Peter, I dream bear and laugh, always near the pack. Oh, is this like Family Guy shit, or I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. This line though I really like a lot. I hope them creatures in my ear relax, want me to fear the past. Like demons trying to haunt you from what you've been going through, that you got away from. Always knew that, man. It's, it's good the best. A lot of grief. I remember bad. Be tears, guys. If I bleed, I repent of Christ. I got bad. Be on every feds. I got streets. I know where if I just share a hand, spread my wings. You won't dare to dance. I like that a lot. You won't hear a jam, just a scream. Give my parents thanks. I'm not any man. I'm the dream. I want every bat. I get every pass in these streets. I don't wear a flag. I like that I just spread my wings part for real. Yeah, this one kind of took me somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know everything I was hearing, but I just know it took me to some trance kind of place. I'm not gonna hold you. Really, really nice though. It's one of those ones that's gonna be memorable for me. Number 82.
Let's get it. Nah, we get it. You get there slowly. First you gotta, and then you bring it back. You know what I mean? Alright. Yeah. Don't cry and bring an umbrella. We get high as a eagle, you let it. Bro, don't die. Die try to seek a vendetta. You not any slice of the skin you set up. I won't lie, you leave my brother. They gon' plow and they see you with cheddar. Talk to God like I need protectors. He a fraud, don't believe in his getup. Them dudes in me wrong, but I keep doing better. Ain't screaming them all, we grieving December. That's my fault, I'm a greedy finesse. I'm with dog, I fleas in this temple. Wanna walk with a king like a ready. You ready for war, you reach for measure. Come along, you seeking adventure. I get smart, you can give you.
The lines on there, here and there. She on my phone in indecent imperial. That was funny. Of course, they don't cry and bring an umbrella is pretty digestible. I guess smart we could gig if you could. With a broken heart, can't pieces together, broken shards. That you screaming in terror. My song that I need to remember. I'm with Tony. We taking it. When he says Tony, I think he's talking about Tony Seltzer, the guy that he made an album with. Was that last year? Yeah, I like that album a lot. By the way, they gonna plot when they see you with cheddar. Facts. But he is mentioning more about the betrayal of his peers in this one. He's talked about it a lot where he said, oh, people ask, oh, what happened with you and them? And then he said the passive abusive thing. He talked about it where he said, oh, why I lose my one of my parents in the pack I was running with. And he talked about it in a different line too, if I remember correctly as well. I can't remember it. But now he's talking about it on here, so it looks like he's had fallen out with guys he used to be cool with, and that's kind of been playing into a lot of the mental stuff he's been fighting with, which is, people don't talk about it a lot, but falling out with friends is like just as significant in my opinion as like falling out with a significant other, depending on how close the friends are and how apparent they were in your life. So at least in my experience, that's how I feel about it. But yeah. Let's go to the next song. Too Hot interlude. I'm gonna let this play into the song because I'm guessing it's not gonna be no rapping for real.
This too hot. I'm scared.
Oh. Too Hot, Running Alive. This shit panned over here. Pieces of a Dream. Oh, I heard this one. I think this was a song that was attached with the You're the Only One Watching, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the 2-pack, and I heard this one too. I didn't like this one as much as You're the Only One Watching, so I don't remember it as well. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Yep, I didn't like this one as much, I'm not gonna lie.
God holding that payday come. Can't afford to betray your trust. Was hyping overpressed. Doing vice to the game touch. When the strife and the pain won't budge. Yo, vice can God holding that payday come. Can't afford to betray your trust. Nah, I ain't so yeah.
Yeah, I still don't like it as much as You're the Only One Watching, but it's not bad at all though. It's got some interesting stuff on here. Nothing really. It doesn't like move me as much as other ones do, but definitely has a place on the album. I can understand why you put it there. There are some good lines. I like your advice couldn't change no luck. This time I won't pretend. Roll the dice and I pray for such. You know what I'm saying? I like that a lot. You telling me something is not gonna change the probability of something happening. Basically, like just from you saying it, not gonna change my luck. I think that's what it's about at least. Them signs is going right for the prize and the prey we Yeah, I don't know. And this one, am I trying supposed to end my mind? My broken pen lost my soldiers wept. Found the fire that escaped me once. I think he might have been talking about like motivation. Like I found the fire, and I think that's what Burning Desire might have been about. But I honestly don't know. Burning Desire, which had a lot of good songs on there, and there was this sample talking about how long have you been fighting something for that burning desire. How long have you been fighting? You know, I think an internal motivation. So maybe I think he's saying after like mourning the death of his mom, and you know what I'm saying. Oops, moved all my stuff. So yeah, I think he was saying like after mourning his mother's death and you know his peoples and him, you know, shedding tears, maybe he found some motivation after his process or in the midst of his process of healing. That's what I'm gathering. I'm not too sure. But yeah, definitely has a solid place on this album. Let's go to the next song. Strange Feeling. I like the sample a lot already. I like this. I like this a lot.
You know we only getting one go. Huncho, delivered drink, different from the lung smoke, slum throw. Gotta give a kiss like it was gun smoke. Young folk learning how to distance what was once home. Toes checking through the window and the sunstroke. I trust, bro. It's nothing that is big or above. Oh, my crust glow. A mother non with it getting up close. I come close. This island full of sinners and the cutthroat. Stuff froze, diamond in the middle with a mud flow. Enough hope, I gotta get up with you for the month go. My cup hold, I'm tired reminiscing, being unknown. Can trust those, just trying to find a prince for her Rapunzel. Tough road, the fire getting bigger and my luck, bro. None gone, might just make a wish, a buttercup go the jump rope. A life we trying to skip, I gotta jump more. I'm put my life into this shit, it's only one go.
This classic zombie was very much a living human who, through drugs, religious ceremonies, and behavioral manipulation, were convinced
Zombie Part 2. Zombie was on Burning Desire. That was a good album. I mean, that was a good song off that album. I like that one. So there's a Part 2. I'm gonna just play into the this one. Let me let the transition happen again. But damn, that's a beautiful song. That might be my favorite one. That shit was making me feel something crazy. But I'm gonna talk about both of them after a transition.
A living human who, through drugs, religious ceremonies, and behavioral manipulation, were convinced that they were dead and that their soul had been taken from them.
I got to thinking, am I alive? If I'm shrinking, looking at the sky, blinking. Once I was blind, couldn't see shit. Tired of achieving, it's up to the gods. No more preaching, left for a lot. Decreasing on the block, in the deep end, I keep getting washed every weekend, even on the clock. When I'm dreaming, shit don't ever stop. Keep repeating, waking in the swamp, seeping, sobs, Heavy breathing, all I ever got. From the speaking, why I'd rather jot. Rather keep it, I can make it hot. Any season, I just need a drop. Give me a reason, coming through my locks. Met a demon, I owe it to some mods. Had me tweaking, my motor had a clog. Had to free, emotion had to pause. We could pre-file like it's law. Getting even, sometimes it's hard to dog. I be freezing, clutching from the fall. I got to thinking, am I alive? If I'm shrinking, looking at the sky. Blinking, once I was blind, couldn't see shit. I got to thinking, am I alive? If I'm shrinking, looking at the sky. Blinking, once I was blind, couldn't see shit. Tired of achieving, it's up to the God. No more preaching, love for a lot. Decreasing.
Wow. Let me go back to the Strange Feeling one. Strange Feeling. Let's talk about that real quick. Beautiful, amazing sample. If you want to get me, have a great sample and chop out a very, very emotionally expressive vocal part of that sample and loop that shit. And if you could rap on it the way he does, or the way like Earl does, or even early Kanye, you're gonna get me. I'm telling you, you're gonna get me. That was beautiful. Young folk learning how to distance what was once home. Something about that gets me. Something about that really gets me. Slumped over, got to give her a kiss like it was gun smoke. The jump rope of life I'm trying to skip. I gotta jump more. I put my life into this shit. It's only one goal. And then starts talking about the zombie stuff. And then he questions if he's even, and then it transitions to him questioning if he's even alive. And then this is talking about religious ceremonies, how basically taking the drugs. I think they talked about drugs in the last thing before the transition. It convinces you you're dead after the ceremonies or something. And maybe he's walking. He said something about being blind. He couldn't see. Yeah, blinking once I was blind, couldn't see shit. Tired of it, cheating up to the gods. No more preaching. The crease on the block is the demon gonna watch every weekend on the club when I'm dreaming. Shit don't even stop. Keep repeating, waking in the swamp. Heavy breathing, all I ever got from the speaking. Right to keep it. And reason just locks me the demon. I owe it to some ops. Got me tweaking. My mother was a cloud to free, but I don't know. I feels like it maybe just walking through life dazed in a zombified form. Blinking once I was blind, couldn't see shit. Tired of achievement, it's up to the gods. No more preaching. Love for a lie. This song is good too, but the one before then, Strange Feeling, I love that one. That is my favorite song off this album so far. This one is called Burning House. I wonder if it's going to be similar to The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad. The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad is an amazing album. I think it's amazing. I really like Isaiah Rashad. Quick little thing about it. He talked about it on an interview where he's saying The House is Burning was kind of like about his mind state in a dark place. I think struggling with maybe sobriety or just depression and tough life in general. And saying when you're in that fight or flight mode, he made a metaphorical description of it where it's like you're in a house and your house is burning and you're trying to see what's worth holding on to before you just get the fuck up out of there. And I think, you know, in life we're wondering what is worth keeping a hold of while we're trying to get out of this bad place, and what do we need to just let go before it's too late, before I burn down with the house, before I'm gone, before I'm dead. So I wonder if he has the similar sentiment in this one, with his song being called Burning House after just having the album called Burning Desire. I wonder. But yeah, let's see. I'm very excited for this one. I hope it's like really nice.
Somebody gotta leave, somebody gotta leave. Everybody want a piece, nobody trying to feed. I step hollow on the street, cause death follow me. You get bottled in the east, the west swallow dreams. My head bottled in the grief, my chest out of reach. My death piling up with fees, sex, power, cheese. This next album for the fiends, the next hour drink. I'm wreck howling for my queen, she left loud of scream. The rest doubted on the scheme, regret by the sting. Neglect found inside our teens, the dread tower glee. Reflect power and why I beam with dead flowers lean. Respect voucher of the breach, I'm blessed round the G's. My breath drowning in the trees, collects out of peace. You sweat drowning in the sea, you get round the heat. I press bounces, I was cheap, too profound to creep. I sat out of 17, I wasn't allowed to lean. Depressed, prouder than I seen, with less mouths to feed. 10,000 what I bleed, the best I can lead. Yeah, everybody gotta leave, somebody gotta leave.
About people to burn the house.
B switch.
Him saying that now was supposed to make us think. What did he say and do that was making us go into a burning house? Oh, going into the white family, going to the white race.
Sometimes you gotta let the work do a whole can. You perked out, niggas wanna draw from the smoke bank. My dirt style, only with my paws, my own hands burnt out. I let a little charm turn to romance. Third round, devil in my arm, slow dance first out. Now he's still in sauce from the whole gang. Curve child, tell you where I started ain't for no man. Work child, but dampened up my spark and my glow. Deterred out by throwing shit as far as it could go. Claim we earthbound, they never peeped the art. How my soul trained, learn how to be a part. Not the whole thing, exert loud. Whether it's for art or for slow change, alert prowling. Gotta be alarmed to be the most safe, just worthwhile. Way we taking long, indeed a slow race. Versatile, never show my cards and need to show face. The curtain's down, better pray to God you trying to show praise. Sometimes you gotta let the work do a whole can't.
Love that.
Taking in a lot but never knows play most days. Pray I never ride until it's old age. Mo angst, racing in the spots, giving road rage. I won't wait, racing to the top. Me and bro, same as role play. Phasing through facades like it won't fade. Those hate, barely came outside, but the most brave. Home favorite, made it out the tides in the cold wave.
Jeez, this dude started rapping on this second part. He really just kept going. Sometimes you gotta let the work do what hope can't. Again, I'm pretty again it goes along with that sentiment I was saying with the church, bruh. Sometimes you gotta let the work do what hope can't. You just can't sit there and hope. You just can't sit there and hope. Man, these are some crazy one. You heard that nigga want to withdraw from the smoke bank. Ooh, that's an interesting way of putting it. He wants to withdraw from the smoke bank. Nigga don't want smoke. He wants to withdraw from the smoke bank. What did he say? What did he say? It's a burnt out. Burnt out little child turn around, man. First it worked out. It worked, child, but dampened up my spark and my glow. This is a sauce from alert problem. More drink taking a lot of most days. Prayer never ride until this old age. It's role play phasing through facades like it won't fade. Those hate barely. More angst racing in the spots, giving road rage. Amen. It's like a lot of vices and are talked about in this too. I feel like, man, The fiends, the next hard thing, right? How to have my queen, she left a lot of screen. The rest doubled on the schemes, regret by the state neglect. Found us at the team. Like, man, it's very much in the P. All right, let me go to the next song. This I could read this song forever. Burning House was amazing.
A measure of greatness.
Oh, there's no next song. That was the last song. Oh my god. No wonder why it was so much going on in it. He packed a lot in that last song. Oh my gosh. Wait, never mind. Why is there a Showbiz intro after? Okay, so am I tripping? Okay, let's go.
A measure of greatness.
Cool. Huh. Da 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 da. Killing Henny, I do both glitching. Feeling heavy, gotta smoke quickly. Zombie man, feel like low shimmy. Many questions in the dome hit me. Who gon' check me? Never know. Many Benjis in the fold, Nipsey. Put in record, never fold. They respect me in the whole city. Even West, every coast with me. You gon' check and getting no entry. Getting cheddar, it be more envy. Michael Jordan in the post, Wemby. Gotta grind, gotta go get it. I know Pop need a gold necklace. 1,000 miles, got a road fetish. Biggest side, let bro tell it. In the style, I get so hellish. It won't stop, twin won't let it. Locked in, I was so desperate. Pocket rinsing on the dope medic. No Ozempic, it was dough stretcher. Ripping hinges off the dough edges. Nigga sissy, only told Reddit. Shit get fishy, get your nose wetted. You on stizzy, shit, I smoke pressure. 10 kizzy, it get no better. Niggas with me? No, never. Be against me, niggas know better. Shit ain't pretty, but we won't let her. Shit ain't pretty, but it's more better. Niggas with me? No, never. Be against me, niggas know better. Shit ain't pretty, but we won't let her. Shit ain't pretty, but it's more better. Missing stitches on a low sweater. Shit get vicious, you promote terror. Shit ain't shipping, got a cold better. I'm the synonym for go-getter. Shit ain't pretty, but it's...
I admire things that are good. There's very brilliant people. As a hopeless dunce at school, I knew that good things are worth having because I haven't got it. Because they say the worth of a thing is best known by the want of it. And in this my show, if you just tune in this my show, I have tried as much as possible to bring quality.
I liked this a lot. I don't have too much to say. I just like the energy that he brought on it. Like, it was a very matter-of-fact delivery. It almost kind of felt like affirmations, like, you know, the energy you put in, like, affirmations, especially when he said, I'm the synonym for go-getter. I felt that. That's a caption, low-key. That's a bar. I like that a lot. And he's been talking about envy a lot too. He's been talking about jealousy. Cause yeah, getting cheddar, it'd be more envy. That's like his third or fourth time using the word envy. Ripping hinges off the door edges. Sissy told me toward it. She get fishy, get your nose wetted. I know better. Shit ain't pretty shit. And it gave like jazz in the background. Again, this does sound, something about it just feels like I'm in New York. Like, it sounds like New York shit to me. I'm not from New York, but I'm just saying I'd be there a lot, and it just sounds like that. I like the build up too. There's a lot of momentum being built in the beat, and it kind of feels like an energy rising. So and he's like going along with it too. So it kind of just complements each other very well. I don't have too much to say about it. I enjoyed it. I did. Next song. This song is called Spun Out.
You are now listening to DJ Black Productions. Now listen.
Niggas know this spin get spun out. I get over you quick when the sun out. I got some niggas sit when I come out. I ain't coming from shit, I was done out. I'm gonna cover for two, I ain't run out. I might call from the Swiss to the London, they get spun out.
asleep when I left.
Spun Out, I have nothing to say. Spun Out just put me in a trance. Not something I probably listen to a lot. There's not too much that I got from it on first listen. Look through the lyrics real quick. Spun Out. I jump out your bug out. Yeah. Not too much to say about it. I like the beat at the end a lot though. I really don't have anything to say about it. I can't lie to you. This is called Miss You, featuring Duendita. Let's go.
You were asleep when I left.
You were asleep when I got home last night.
Well, you know me in the late show.
I sure do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
3,000 miles away from home. I hit the split for overflow. Bouncing in some slutty clothes. Shaking out some miracles.
Is it about a stripper?
How about calling you? Thought about you, boo. I guess I miss you. Calling out the club again. And just got a perfect 10. We were out with all the friends. Now our chest is in our hands. Gotta take it slow. Cause I'm on my own. Shy and a show.
Not too sure what that's about.
There was a big commotion, and then I got swept up in the crowd.
I don't know what that was about. I'm not gonna lie. Showbiz is the name of the project. Sound like she's talking about like a dancer, another performer, another type of show business. Her chest is in her hands. Does that mean she's giving her heart to somebody? Or does that mean she's getting her titties played with? Or is it both? I don't know, but more power to her. Not too sure. Let's see if it transitions to the next song though. It doesn't. This is very different.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, look, my nigga, he about to play some exclusive shit. So back the fuck up our face if you ain't talking about no cheese.
I like the beat.
It get dark in my lyrics, I'm sorry. Too much sun to spend in the party. Too much dumping and shit that it scarred me. Something fun, look for the Barbie. Homies pray for her, some Jacari. Shit was fun, I had her hardly. Is it but having feelings a part of me? Shit. From the sun, saying I'm giving her artsy. Where I come from, this shit like Ed Hardy. From the jungle, the sticks on safari. Throwing one over stick to her body. All the work of the business regard me. How you serve like you been in the army. Every word I spit, she copy. So get nervous, you sitting beside me. I ain't tripping, I know what it takes. You get hit me, you know that I got it. You get hit me, you know I'm away. Think I'm gifted with vultures around me. Think I'm gifted, not over embraced. I be chilling, not overly cocky. Think I'm him, shit showing my face. I'll leave and show my wallet. All them chips I say going away. On a mission to swallow my pockets. I ain't tripping, I know my place. Ain't too big to be open about it. Ain't too timid to show I'm great. Ain't too big to know you a problem. It get dark in my lips, I'm sorry. She want something to spend in the party. Too much dumb and shit that scarred me. Something fun, live for the Barbie. When we swipe with her hips and Jacari. Shit was fun, now I'm in her Harley. There's a butt, how to feel the part me.
Damn.
It get dark in my lips, I'm sorry.
Damn.
She want something to spend in the party.
Damn.
Dumb and shit that scarred me.
Damn.
Something fun, live for the Barbie.
Damn.
When we swipe with her hips and Jacari.
Damn.
Shit was fun, now I'm in her Harley. There's a butt, how to feel the part me.
Don't play with me right now. This is my jam.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's fire. That's amazing. I love that one. You already seen how it caught me like in a rhythm because like it's got like some energy to it. It's not his usual type of song. And then he started rapping with it, and too much dumping that shit, it has scarred me. I think he was talking about she wants something to spin at the party. It's like sometimes I don't know if I'm just overthinking, but spin and dumping makes me think of like shooting, but it also looks like a double entendre for like like trauma dumping. So it's too much trauma dumping about shit that scarred me or whatever. But anyways, I love when he started talking about himself. Yo, think I'm gifted, but vultures are around me. Think I'm gifted now, over embraced. I be chilling out, overly cocky. Think I'm him, said it's showing my face. Like I felt that. Like I really, really felt that to my core. Like I'm not a cocky person, but looking at my face, looking at my eyes, I'm not somebody that just thinks I'm nobody though. Like I'm saying, you gotta think you him. You got to. Ain't too timid to show him I'm great. Ain't too addicted to know you a problem. He doesn't make party music at all, but it feels like not an attempt to make party music, but to just give us a look on if he were to make something more, popping for somebody, like as he's talking about the way he's describing in the song, this might be one of the versions of how it would be. And I like how he said, my lyrics get dark, I'm sorry. Like like the self-awareness of just knowing like, yo, I'm writing some pretty painful shit. From the slums, Sam giving her artsy. He does give artsy vibes. I feel like a lot of, rappers in his lane do. But I feel like that's fire though. It just goes with your vibe. Sonically speaking, of course, and aesthetically speaking. This shit is cool. This shit is really, really cool. I like this one a lot. That's one of my favorites so far. It's probably like a top 3, top 5 favorite for me. This last one is called Diamonds Dancing. It's the last song with broken parentheses. And you know what's crazy? Miss You, When It Rains, and Diamond Dancing. It might be talking about dancing too, but When It Rains, he's talked about making it rain making it rain. The one sticking in her, not in her. Hey yo, let me go back to it real quick. He talked about making it rain. So it's like when it rains, money wise, we're in a lighthearted, environment. This is this is me making something more vibey, but at the same time, he's also talking about some pretty dark stuff, and like how he has dark stuff in his lyrics, and how he's sorry about trauma dumping and shit like that. How he's talented but surrounded by vultures and things that, all gifted, but vultures are around him. Things of that nature. So I feel like the title is another double entendre. When It Rains is in the strip club, but also when it rains, like emotionally and like, I don't know. I could just be tripping, but it's just fire, bro. I really like this one a lot. Really smooth. So this one, Diamond Dancing, broken parentheses. It's the last song, man. This has been a ride. 2 minutes 30. This is probably one of the longer ones. Let's see how he attacks it. Very, very very, very, very hazy. Very, very, very woozy. That outro is not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of like maybe some storytelling or something like that. But it was a similar situation with the Kenny Mason project where it was just more of the sonics of it kind of telling the story or painting a picture. It felt like being in a very, very hazy, like almost dream-like situation, like a forest or something, walking through it. And something it felt to me, it sounded like loss. It sounded like it sounded like walking through so much mental anguish, but not like in a way where you're physically hurting so much up here, but in a way where you're just so lost and you're in denial about stuff. And that's how it just sounded to me. And the lyrics on it too. The lyrics of it, before I feel away, I hope you still will stay close. Ain't much I felt today, but love and selfish waves at most. And soon we go our separate ways, there ain't no better way to cope. Some things I wish I never changed, but if it never changed, it's broke. That line right there, I wanna see what that means for real. I'm definitely gonna go to Genius for some of these songs when I'm in my free spare time. I can only hope. I can not hope. I can only imagine this is about losing his mom. Ain't much I felt today but love and selfish waves. I could really try to spin these lyrics into what I think they could be or should be, but I don't think every line needs that. Sometimes you just look at it and you could just say, "Yup, I get you, bro." That's all I could do. I can't. I'm not gonna try to spin nothing or anything like that. I'm just looking at this and being like, it makes sense, you know. You feel the love, you feel the memories. But at the end of the day, mourning somebody, you also feel very, very selfish. Like waves of just damn, I need the comfort of your presence again. At least from when I've dealt with loss. I I've dealt with a lot of loss. Whole lot of loss. Went to a lot of funerals last year, especially, and it's this is very, very very, very hard hitting sonically, and I didn't even really enjoy what I was hearing at first. And I still don't know if I enjoy what I was hearing, but I felt something, and when you can make somebody feel something through the music, then I feel like you that was productive. It may not be everyone's opinion on it, but to me that's something crazy. Diamond Dancing was a very, very strong song emotionally because of the sonics of it, hearing all the details coming in. That did something to me. Anyways, let's just talk about the album, man. Wow, that album. Oof. That was a crazy album, man. That was a crazy album. Overall, I feel like he got across a lot of feelings, a lot of pain, a lot of realizations though, and I just think he did a very, very, very artistic endeavor in his way of conveying it, and it's like in the similar lane of what he's been doing with the other ones, you know. So I'm just gonna go through some of my favorite songs right quick. I like the intro. I love Clown of Class a lot. Then We Could Be Free. I remember liking that too. Artist of the Century, What You About to Do, another one of my favorites. Lost Scribe, really, really heavy favorite for me. You're the Only One Watching, of course. Strange Feeling was, oh, that was insane. That was insane feeling. I think I remember liking Burning House. And I remember loving When It Rains, of course. But Strange Feeling, man, that one hit me super hard. Mike is very underrated, man. We got to give this guy his flowers, bro. The way he's able to attack these very hard to rap on instrumentals and kind of just make you just feel exactly what he's saying. I just got to give him his credit, man. Great, solid, great project to me. Give Mike his flowers, man. Please give Mike his flowers. If this is not your type of rap, just try it out and see what you like. You just never know. You just never know. I don't have too much to say else. I feel like I talked a lot through the song, so I'm not gonna say too much of an overarching thing within it, because fully I'm not too sure about the concept, but I might go back and make a second video on it. But Showbiz, I'm thinking it's about the show must go on. You gotta keep a brave, strong face even when you're going through things behind the scenes of what you're like delivering to the masses. And even if one of those things is losing somebody that's very, very important to you, that is showbiz, you know. And then you might think, oh, showbiz is like, oh, like I'm an actor, I'm on stage. Life is showbiz. Going to work is showbiz, you know what I'm saying? Feeding your family is showbiz. Going back to your kids is showbiz. You're dealing with a lot, but the show must go on. And I think that might be the metaphor of the album, because he is an entertainer technically. This is like, he makes music, so I think he did a lot of parallels of that. But I think all in all, he went through some painful shit. He still deals with it to this day, but the show must go on. It's showbiz, you know what I'm saying? I think at least that's what I think. That's all I can really say for now. That's all I can really say. Great lyrics, great production. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me or watching me listen to it. If you want to hear things that are more like this, let me know. If this was something new to you that opened your mind up to something different, let me know. That'd be cool. But yeah, what did you guys like out of this album? If you didn't like the album, let me know exactly why not. And if you loved it, let me know why. And the stuff I missed, I already know the stuff I missed. I'm sure the stuff I missed, but please let me know what I missed. If you have any analysis of it, type it in the comments. I will read it. I will respond. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please like, subscribe. It means a lot. That's all for today for this one, man. I gotta take a few we gotta take a few genius sessions and really like see what's going on. And this was nice. This was fun. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. Y'all have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.